Aujourd'hui, je vais parler de just in case. You can't tell, I'm not being totally serious today for a change. But there is a solar eclipse, I think, on the day that I'm going to put out this video, and I couldn't care less. But not so little that I won't rant about it, so I guess I do care about it, a little bit. Hey, XenPuck here. So, where I live in the south of the good old US of A, apparently there's going to be a total solar eclipse in view today. I mean, maybe? Honestly, apparently it might be cloudy or something, so that could put a huge damper on that whole weather phenomena in the sky thing. Yeah. Okay, so not to sound like a total Debbie Downer, but today I'm just going to skim over a few key reasons as to why I don't think any type of eclipse is or should be a big deal, unless I'm a child or actually studies weather phenomena for a profession, right? I mean, I put those exceptions in there because I respect the whole, wonder of use thing, and I mean, I feel like I was absolutely excited about seeing an eclipse the very first time, but outside of that, I mean, maybe I'm just a little extra jaded. But seriously, where I am in the southern parts of the USA, we literally just had a solar eclipse variant last year. I think it was the annular eclipse or something, just last year. So still have the eclipse sunglasses around from that period. So is it any wonder it's hard to be astounded again by something that I have definitely seen more than once prior? Loses its magic every time, don't you think? Anyway, if you enjoy some random rants from a dude with no production skills, clearly like, subscribe, share, comment, or whatever. I'll be great regardless, because I just do these for funsies. Hit that bell icon. I still don't know where that bell icon is, because I've never hit it on someone else's YouTube channels. But I assume people who are more into YouTube clips would know better than me. There will be no cool graphics in this video either, because visual stimuli are for posers. Boom. So, reason number one, the eclipse is no big deal. Well, that's easy. I mean, I get that it might have been a source of great wonder when people thought that maybe the sun was being eaten by a giant mythological space dog or whatever creature that eats your sun in your local respective mythology or whatever. But these days, I mean, we all know what's happening and can predict it with incredible accuracy. There's no surprise when it does happen, right? I mean, I'm actually making this video about an eclipse about a week prior, and I am 100% positive that on Monday, April 8th, the sun will be blotted out. So it's not like I'm a pagan worshiper in the 5th century whose core religious beliefs will be shaken to the core. Or to go even further, it's not like I'm some kind of modern hippie who thinks that this relatively rare astrological phenomena will grant my retro-paganish cult spell some extra oomph for the sake of, I don't know, summoning some ancient spirit or powering up a very specific localized love spell. I mean, I really have no idea what modern pagans do with rare astronomical and or astrological phenomenon. Do sun-related events even count as an astrological phenomenon? A quick Google search tells me yes, so okay, I'm not just pulling crap out of my butt. No siree. Second reason a solar eclipse is no big deal is, I guess this one's personal, which is to say it's not actually that rare of a thing to see anymore. I mean, the Wikipedia page for solar eclipse says that it happens every 18 months. That's right, every year and a half. The caveat, of course, is that a solar eclipse happens that often somewhere on the planet of Earth, right? And whereas in any given specific location, the chance is much, much smaller. Apparently the last one and the next one, in terms of where I am in the southern US, in terms of total eclipse, solar eclipse, it would take, more than 100 years each way, right? Except, of course, the USA is a huge country and people drive here like over vast distances. So if I just search for last total solar eclipse in the USA, guess what you get? last one is not 100 years away, but only back in 2017. That's right, a mere 7 years ago. I could have seen one with a bit of regular driving that literally any red-blooded American would totally do, yeah. Plus, I'm also from the other side of the planet at some point in childhood, so I feel like I have definitely caught all the eclipses when I was a child, the first 10, 15 years of my life as well. I guess I just view these phenomenons like fireworks, right? You've seen one, you've seen them all, right? I mean, it's not like this eclipse today will have some kind of special marker, like a different Super Bowl halftime show or something, you know what I mean? Like, I will definitely try to take some photos today. But let's be clear, a decade from now, when I look back on these pictures, nobody will be able to tell if my eclipse photos from 2024 are any different than any other American's eclipse photos from, let's say, 2017. That's just a fact, okay? They all look the same. And finally, what exactly is incredibly impressive about the actual eclipse itself anyway? Again, I'm going to ignore any of the actual scientific, type of explanation. I am sure there's some real meteorological details that I'm missing out on. But I'm just talking about it from a layman's point of view, okay? I get it. It'd be strange to have the sun disappear from view and darkness envelope all around us. My God, the darkness. How will we deal with that? Because it's not like we don't already deal with that, every single night when, the sun's gone from view, and every night that happens every day, literally, right? So darkness, okay, real special. I guess it's considered special because we're seeing the darkness during the middle of the day. Oh wait, hey, I can come up with an alternative way of experiencing total darkness in the middle of the day, okay? Let me demonstrate right now. In fact, okay, are you ready? Just close your eyes. That's it. Okay, close your eyes. Just do that. My God, it's amazing. It is total darkness out there. Especially if it turns out to be a cloudy day when you try this whole eye-closing business. Okay, we did it. Replicated the effect of a total eclipse. And I didn't even have to wait any number of years for it. Yeah. Anyway, in conclusion, obviously, if you've never seen an eclipse before, it is something different, and maybe because I've got, relatively speaking, complete freedom of movement these days and control over my time, I feel like I could just go chase eclipses if I really wanted to, right? Say today, April 8th, let's say it does turn out to be very cloudy, and I am very bummed that I missed one. And I start doubting whether I've really seen a total solar eclipse prior to this date, right? Okay, well, I'm positive that I could find another such eclipse within the decade, somewhere where I could find a hotel room, okay? So yeah, I mean, I have family members who care about this much more than I do, and I'm a good sport. I don't go along and yawn my way through it. But please, if you happen to have a great argument as to why the solar eclipse is exciting outside of a childhood wonder / scientific research type of reasons, please let me know below in the comments and enlighten me, okay? Cheers, a la prochaine.